Uyo, uko, kuno, abo, ano. Mama wanna get it, mama wanna get it nice. I know food I miss, I know food I tell I know kaya mari. Come back when don't come, when don't come, who's outside. Come back when I know kaya mari. Come back when Mari. Entertainment, current affairs and news. Come back where don't.
Right. 9 March 2025, and today I'm going to be giving you the evening update. The reason why I give you the evening updates is so that you clear out all the garbage that has happened during the day, all the ngangas, prophets, Jiganandas, and fake marriages, and we go to bed with the real thing that is important. The most important thing is that Mnangagwa is gone. So Mnangagwa is gone, and we should not allow this man to come back. If we allow Mnangagwa to come back, this is the end of our country. Our country will be some form of Somalia, some form of failed state, worse than it is. So it is very important for us to know what is going on and to support the military guys who have taken a stance against Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is very, very evil and is the person who is causing all the problems in Zimbabwe with his wife, Auxilia. So these are the people causing troubles for our country, and the military guys have put Auxilia under house arrest. You won't see her, you won't see her speaking, but Mnangagwa is still out there with a cabal. So Mnangagwa and the cabal have been going around since morning. Today, it has been a mess. Today has been the worst day for Mnangagwa and his people. Starting on Friday, Sakupwanya, Wicknell Chivayo, Tino Machakaire, Misheck Mugadza, John Paradza, Tatenda Mavetera, Tagwirei, Munyaradzi Machacha, Mangaliso Ndlovu. These guys have been out and they've been mobilizing for ED 2030 once again. So if you allow these people, what they're going to do is to take our country back and to reverse the gains that we've made over the past month when the war veterans came out and stopped them from what they're doing. So they've started again, and it all started on Friday, as I have said. And the army has today come out through their spokesperson and said the police should not interfere when the protest starts on the 31st of March. So I want to show you the new police chief. That is Mutamba over there. Mutamba has been warned that if he interferes with the protest, something very bad is going to happen. And I want to play for you just a small snippet from Comrade Nyokai Mabunu, who is speaking informally on behalf of the military guys and the war veterans.
Iwe Mutamba iwe wakaiswa kupolisi kuti usunge vanhu vasingafarire ED vasikuda zve 2030 ndo zvawakaisirwa ikoko. Andimozviona zvese zvauri kuronga Mutamba tozviziva, hapana chatisingazivi. Mwana wako musikana wanetsekana naye nenyaya dzemadrugs, iwewe mwana wako musikana wanetsekana naye, iwewe Mutamba iwe. Andimozviona charity begins at home. Mutamba haugone kumisa mwana wako chaita iye from drugs abuse, but ndiwe mukuru wemapurisa. Andimozviona kana gamendi iri serious kuda kupedza madrugs, tangai kusunga mwana wa Mutamba Natanya Rushesha, first born ya Opa. Andimazinzwiza ndo vanhu vamunotanga kutanga kusunga ivavo usati masikira kuchipedzera time muchitaura zvinhu zvisina ndobasa ese, right? Nyika dzese dzakakomberedza Zimbabwe, be ready, gadzirai magroups. Varume vaSouth Africa, maprovince ese gadzirai magroups. I think next week, because tasara mazuva mashomana toda kushanya maprovince ese ari muSouth Africa. Ndakapedza ndira kungoharura for just 4 days, 5 days ndichionana nechikuudzai zvatira kuti tiite nezvatatasana nazvo zvimwe zvachatigona kutasana kuudzai musocial media. Ndabva ipapo I'm going to Zambia. Ndabva ipapo ndikuenda kuBotswana. Ndabva ipapo ndikuenda Mozambique.
Right, so I want to just leave it there. There's a lot of That audio has been put out this evening, and I would like to obviously apologize for not being able to play the whole 10 minutes. And if you want, you'll be able to go to Zimbabwe and see the audio. The military guys are serious. They have taken a stand. The war veterans are serious. They've taken a stand. It's now up to you as the people to stop Mnangagwa from coming back. If Mnangagwa comes back, it's going to be very, very bad. And many people are going to be killed, especially people in the military. And the generals are not going to allow it. So let me just show you what these guys have done. And I want to show you through pictures. So starting today, and this is this evening, you saw people like Tino Machakaire going out giving title deeds, mining licenses. They are giving out stands, and they're telling young people that everything is fine under Mnangagwa. They're giving out goats. So goats and chickens, those are the kind of things that are being used to buy young people so that they don't protest. And we have some of the West people, like Munyaradzi Machacha, going out explaining what is going to happen. And what Munyaradzi Machacha has said, and I'm going to show you the video in the morning. He says that they want Mnangagwa to extend the presidential term to 2030, and they're not going to do elections, so they're going to postpone the election. You know that that's unconstitutional. It's not allowed to extend elections in Zimbabwe. So Machacha here is going around mobilizing from Mnangagwa. Same thing that is happening with Tagwirei. Same thing that is happening with all these people that are getting huge sums of money to try to convince young people not to protest on the 31st. And as I said, the military guys are saying, go for the protest and give support to the war veterans. That's all you need to do. And I think it's clear. There's nothing here for the police and the other guys to do except to do what they're being told, which is take off your uniforms. When the protest starts, take off your uniforms and join the protest. Do not become one of the people that is going to be seen beating up protesters. So this time around, Mnangagwa should not be allowed to beat up people. The soldiers are not going to shoot. And this has already been said. The message is clear. It's been set out there. And Mnangagwa is going to be gone. So that is the simple message. I do not want to take a long time. Pass on this message to as many people as possible. The military guys have said police must not beat up people, and the police must join the protest instead of fighting ordinary people who are trying to get a life, who are trying to get a life for themselves. So this is the message for tonight. Every night I'll be giving you these messages as we go towards the protest, 31 of March. From the 30th of March, there should be no car, no mshikashika, no in-drive, no bus, no lorry inside of Zimbabwe moving. That is what the guys have said here through the message which I read you yesterday. And then today, the police have been told, do not interfere with what is going to happen. Otherwise, you're going to clash with the army, and that won't end well. That would be a very dangerous mistake to make if these guys were to clash with the army. You know what happened in 2017 when the police tried to go up against the military. They failed very badly. And this time around, it's just better for them not to interfere, to let things take their course. Because Mnangagwa is gone, he's acting unconstitutionally, and all these things that Mnangagwa is doing are just for himself and his family. And let's see what happens. I am looking forward to this protest. It's going to be one of the most important protests ever to take place in Zimbabwe. So let me look quickly at the comments before I go. There is nobody better than ED to run Zimbabwe. That is Mkoma 1-on-1. I don't know, maybe it's your view. Our country is a mess under Mnangagwa. The problem with Mnangagwa is he only cares about himself. Nothing that Mnangagwa does is for anyone else. The whole country is suffering under Mnangagwa. The currency has collapsed twice under Mnangagwa. And Mnangagwa's projects, goats, chickens, gold penning, those are the kind of projects. Young people are going to get proper jobs under a new government. And that is what we want to stop. We want to stop this trababulous situation. And then someone says, Mnangagwa is listening, be careful. He will shoot. No, Mnangagwa is not going to shoot anyone. The army is going to be deployed and they're going to go on the side of the people. And then Louis Banda is talking about Scott and Chivayo. They are no one. Scott, Sakupwanya, and Wicknell Chivayo are no one. We don't care about them. Even if Scott goes in and out and hides and pretends to be in Zimbabwe, we don't care. We know that they don't sleep in Zimbabwe. Right now, as we speak, Wicknell Chivayo came to Zimbabwe, did the fake wedding, and left. He is not in Zimbabwe right now. Let them stay in Zimbabwe, they're smart. Let them stay there until the 31st. I want Scott to stay there and Wicknell to stay there, and the twins of Mnangagwa go and stay in Zimbabwe on the 31st. Let's see how brave you are when you're facing real danger. Because right now they're pretending. They're coming to Zimbabwe to take back their wealth, slowly removing their wealth. And if they stay in Zimbabwe up to the 31st of March, mark my word, people like Wicknell, they are going to leave Zimbabwe under very difficult circumstances, or they'll be arrested and stay there. So let them stay, let them pretend to be over there. It's not clear why someone would stay in Zimbabwe when they know that they're part of a corrupt cabal. Do you think Wicknell doesn't know that when the government changes, he will lose everything? So if Wicknell wants to lose everything, let him stay there. If Scott Sakupwanya wants to lose everything, let him stay there. Remember that Scott Sakupwanya was responsible for the murder of Pastor Tamane Masaya. We've said it here on a daily basis. I tell you this. The police and Mtamba have continued to hide the docket and the investigation, which was ordered by the court to be released. So the court has ordered that the murder of Pastor Tamane Masaya, that investigation report be released. And Scott Sakupwanya is getting away with it for now. It won't be for long. They're going to see what is going to happen. Let them continue to hang around in Zimbabwe, and they will say, but we won't. It's better for them to start running. And Wicknell, with your young wife, it's better to just be out. Do not be brave for nothing. Right, I want to bring this to an end, but before I go, I want to give you some news, very sad news. In the morning, I showed you this police detective. This is Cassandra Hove. She was killed during a shootout with armed robbers in Bulawayo last week, and she was shot in the chest and died on admission to hospital. So tonight, Zim Live is reporting that the shooting was actually done by another police officer. So she was not shot by the robbers, but during the confusion and the shootout, another police person shot her in the chest, resulting in her death. So this has been released by the family spokesman, Ryan Gambinga. He had said in a statement, the family is deeply saddened and troubled by the tragic circumstances surrounding her death. So this has just been released, that she was shot by another police. I don't know if it's one of the girls or if she was shot by another team of police. So I suspect that there was a reaction which took place, and two teams of police then resulted in a shootout among themselves and among the people that were said to be robbing police service stations. I hope that the police are not the ones robbing service stations. That would be crazy if that was the case. If the guys that are said to be robbing service stations were probably actually police, that would be very, very crazy. But this is still under investigation in Bulawayo. And as I said, police right now is under the wrong hands. It's being managed very badly. The Zimbabwe Republic Police being managed very, very badly. You need a new government to professionalize all the security services. That is the police, intelligence, all these groups like an counterintelligence. They're not doing anything except chasing after activists and politicians and journalists. That's not their job. So we need to professionalize the security services, put someone who knows security, who knows how to make sure that this thing works. Not what we have now, just a bunch of useless people moving around, arresting the wrong people. And the the criminals are around. Zimbabwe has been infested by criminals over the past month because of the police that are inept and who don't know what they're doing. So I would like to thank all of you for watching. It's been a very, very busy week last week, but we're going to be even more busy because this coming month and the protest is very, very important. Right, let's see what else is here. Is there anyone else who wants to say anything of interest? Okay, I see a lot of people still dancing, calling for a stay till 2030. But you said soldiers have banned them. Just wait and see. The last kicks of a dying horse. That is what we're seeing right now. I told you the last kicks are very dangerous. We should not allow Mnangagwa to come back. Mnangagwa is gone. This is the weakest that Mnangagwa has ever been. If you just push him a little bit, he will tip over. That is what Mnangagwa is like. Right now, he's pretending to be strong, but this is the weakest that Mnangagwa has ever been. Don't allow this man to come back. Let him be gone for good. Mnangagwa must be gone for good. And that is very important. It needs everyone. It's your job. Do it for your family. Do it for your children. Do it for the future generations. Panamundu, our president, Akadai, some Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa, Arku Ravanu, Nenzara. I would like to thank all of you for watching. I'll see you again in the morning, exactly 5 a.m. in the morning, when I give you the trending news. Thank you very much for watching, and a good day. Sorry, not day. It's night. Please go to sleep. Don't make it a day. A good night to you all.
It is clear to us that Mnangagwa is failed. He is not fit to run this country, and his time to go is now. We ask him to go peacefully. If he refuses to take heed of this advice, we have no option but to ask the people of Zimbabwe to deal with a rogue president.
Anovura meso, anovura nzebe, anokaya marigi. Kama kwetu tikomo,